next, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, General Greene here, hanging out with my good-looking son here. Cruising La Jolla Booyah, dude. We're going to give Papa John a call here pretty quick as well. Get an update on the closeout of the founders around here for islandproject.com. Make sure you're in 150 units minimum. You should be in for more. Make sure you DCA into our real estate founders around, soon to be tokenized. And I want to talk about what's going on because we're about to break new all-time freaking highs, guys, in Bitcoin and crypto. Donald Trump just shock bought, dude. I want you to think about this. $2.5 billion in equity is being issued by Donald Trump and his family to buy not just Bitcoin, but other cryptos like RSR. And we got a Bitcoin conference. We've got new all-time highs that are imminent. And this is just what we predicted. A massive fiat collapse, a massive collapse of fiat USD, a reset into stable coins, into the future of money. And as I was talking about earlier today, again, guys, like if you've already missed Bitcoin, if you've already missed that because you were listening to the haters and the cynics and your financial advisor and your teachers and your parents and your brother, your sister, your grandparents, they all told you Bitcoin was a freaking scam only to be proven incorrect. Don't make the same mistake twice. Okay, what we're doing is cutting edge, completely innovative. We've already acquired $33.5 million of the best real estate in the world with no bank debt. Now it's set to tokenize into the future while Bitcoin breaks new all-time highs. I am expecting Bitcoin to rocket ship, soon to be 2 to 3 million a coin. That's the future of where it's going. And that's probably conservative because Michael Saylor and others say it's going to be like 13 million, but I have a conservative estimate. But I think we're going to see 2 to 300K very, very soon. Now, I did say in my video, we're on our way to lunch, and let me bring Papa John. I'll park over here so we can concentrate, bring the Papa John on in the freaking green Lambo, baby, the green friggin' machine here at the Digital Noah's Ark. But you should start taking profits from now, in my opinion, through July 4th. I think through July 4th is when you're going to want, and you want to be starting to do this now because, look, guys, there's no, safe bet in life necessarily, unless you're out of debt like we are. The point being is we've got huge major geopolitical conflicts in Ukraine. So no one says that something crazy can't happen. No one says that there cannot be some kind of ancillary move with Zelensky and others. You know, Trump seems really pissed off right now. So I wouldn't be surprised. And let's see if we can bring Papa John on. I want him to give you a quick few-minute update. Son, let me grab that phone from you real quick. On the closeout here of Island Project Booyah, make sure you're in. And let's give Papa John a call. Call him Papa John. Sweet. There we go. To Papa John. The man.
Yeah, hey, son.
Yeah, hey, Papa John. So the general over here with Austin Greene, giving you a call from the green Lambo. So, hey, I wanted you to give a quick update on just our closeout victory roadmap for islandproject.com. It's the last chance for people to get in, 150 units minimum. Just explain where we're at. We currently have a lot of people visiting properties. If you could just kind of give us a couple minutes here. By the way, crypto, Bitcoin, all breaking new all-time highs. Trump's company is set to buy $2.5 billion, incredible, of Bitcoin and other crypto. Major announcement just came today. So crazy time to be alive, Papa.
Well, awesome. And hello, Austin Greene. How you doing?
Great.
All right. Well, look, Chris and our investors, as you know, we're closing out the founders round. We're almost there. And I just encourage everybody that has been on the fence about the investment that's in Dealmaker to please go ahead and execute on the transaction, execute on the investment, because nobody will ever do this again. There'll never be another founders round. I think everybody that's visiting the properties in the portfolio now, you kind of get a taste of it. You realize how great this is going to be. So, I mean, really, we're about there, guys. So we've pretty much funded the whole round. Either it's funded or we have commitments for final funding that we're just kind of standing by to help out some of our investors. So, yeah, just encourage you to get on board and don't wait around. Let's get it done now.
Yeah, in recap too, we've got a lot of new subscribers. So we have 6 properties now. Trump Waikiki is our latest acquisition. No bank debt, true fractional, 100% equity rights ownership, just like traditional real estate. All the capital gains, any future income distributions. Of course, our big event, which is tokenization, which is in 2025 as we get ready for that. But explain other benefits like use. Explain that to the members and what they get there.
Yeah, well, look, guys, as you know, when you make an investment in the Island Project, you're buying a piece of the portfolio that we're creating. So right now it's got 6 beautiful properties, and by the time we get finished, there's probably going to be about 10. So you're going to own a piece of that. You have all the benefits of the appreciation of the portfolio, the future operating income that we're going to generate from the portfolio. And of course, about 20% of the time, the portfolio is available for all of our investor community to use. And if you're either at a tier level investor, you're going to get some no charge days for the properties in the portfolio. But all of our investors, no matter what your investment level with us is, you can access and use the property portfolio at a very big discount to what the going Airbnb rack rate would be. And I think all of our investors that have come out and stayed with us, they can vouch for the fact that we make it seamless and we treat everybody right. So Black Car Service picks you up at the airport, takes you to the property. We have a Jeep, a beautiful Jeep from our fleet on site at each property, and you're ready to go. You're ready to enjoy your vacation. And the comments that I hear all the time is, this is the greatest thing I've ever been associated with. This is the best vacation I've ever had.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, awesome, man. Just what a journey. And, you know, we're just getting started too. Like, the bigger picture here is amazing to think about. I mean, you've got trillions of dollars and real world assets, real estate that are soon to be tokenized, BlackRock, Fidelity, State Street, Vanguard, all moving in, a massive Bitcoin conference taking place in Las Vegas right now. Like, it's gone mainstream. So it's very interesting for me, especially as an expert in the field, to see it go from something that was considered like a scam before to now mainstream, and everyone's talking about it and everyone's starting to think about Bitcoin. I was even at dinner the other night with the family, and I'm overhearing a table, and the gentleman was politely saying to his younger son, I still don't understand what Bitcoin is. And I think that's actually kind of telling, because most people don't understand what it is, but it really is like the new internet. By the time people have figured it out, they kind of missed the boat and they're using it, and it's the new mainstream. So just I wanted to add that it's pretty crazy, man.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And look, congratulations to Christopher Greene and everybody that paid attention a long time ago. Because another thing about the Island Project is, I mean, we're bringing on new investors that are new to the platform every day. But a lot of our investors, and probably the core investor group that's in the Island Project, founders around, they paid attention to Christopher Greene a long time ago. And they made a lot of money in crypto, and they've been paring off some of that crypto ever since. And guess what? That gets rolled into the Island Project. So congratulations, Chris. You've been a leader, and you've been right at the forefront of all this. So all of us are proud of you.
Well, I'm proud of you, Dad, and congratulations to you. Couldn't have done it without you. You're an amazing man and mentor and business partner, and hey, 1000X, man. So hey, tell the audience here, how do they fill out an app? How do they contact you if they have any other questions? Of course, we accept crypto, ACH, wire transfer, 150 units minimum. They can roll over their retirement accounts, self-direct their IRAs. Comment on that, and then I have one last question. I'm going to let you go because I know you have a lot of appointments today.
Okay, look, everybody, just my number, 808-442-2934. That is the only way you can reach me. That's the one and only. Text me, call me, leave me a voicemail, but reach out. I'll get back to you, and we'll get you pointed in the right direction. There's only 2 ways to make the investment. Number 1 is through Dealmaker. Go to islandproject.com. That's our website. If you click on Buy Now or Membership, they'll get you directly to Dealmaker, where you can complete the agreements. We have our corporate docs and all the questionnaires there. But basically, you go through, you complete and sign your agreement. Both Christopher and I will get a tickle. We know that you're ready to fund the investment. And once you sign it, you're ready to go. Okay, you can fund it right through Dealmaker. And if it's IRA money, that's another option. And you do not do that through Dealmaker. We're going to direct you to Preferred Trust. They're the primary third-party custodian that will subscribe on your behalf and roll over your IRA into the Island Project.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, Dad. One last question. So I've been telling people as we're entering new all-time highs, don't be afraid to take profits. So give us some words of wisdom. You always told me this growing up as a kid, but you make your money in a concentrated position, then you want to diversify, but never fear taking profits. So if you could just give, we've got a lot of people, I mean, they're up huge, Dad. Bitcoin's at 110K today. It's going to go to 120, 130, probably 200K. XRP, Ethereum is exploding, massive announcements on Trump. Like, I don't want people to get too carried away on the pandemonium. I want to make sure they lock this in. What is your advice?
Hope for the best, right? Always hope for the best, but plan for the worst, okay? And that doesn't mean you get scared out of your investment. But the toughest thing for all of us to do, any of us to do, is to know when to sell, okay? So take Christopher Greene's advice, and when there's a run, don't be shy about trimming up your investment, okay? That's
100%.
Really something we can all live by, and trust me, we've all made the mistake of hanging on too long, and it doesn't mean you can't come back in at a lower entry point, but don't be shy when there's a big run.
Sure. And what we've built is very safe. Obviously, we've got 400 investors in near 12 plus countries, more now. We'd have to get I wonder what that number is, probably like 15 countries now, or more. But also, just the fact we don't have any debt. We're a very safe investment. We've already made our major acquisitions. We've got a few more properties, of course, to build out. But I mean, this is pretty plain vanilla, right? If you understand real estate, you understand capital appreciations, cash flows, how real estate works over the long haul. This isn't complicated. And I want to stress that to people. Like, don't get too caught up in our tokenization. When you buy islandproject.com, you get that, but you see our intents and to tokenize, but you also get the physical property portfolio diversified with no bank debt that we've already acquired, and there's really no downside.
Absolutely. And we've democratized it. That's what makes it great. And all the great things we talked about, Chris, too, including the future, the intent to future tokenize the whole project can be a very big thing. But keep in mind, I didn't mention this when we're talking about the other benefits of buying a piece of the rock, and you get the appreciation, the future operating income distributions, you get the interactive piece of the portfolio. But one thing I didn't mention is you're also buying into a vehicle where Christopher Greene is creating a great brand. So you're getting all those intangibles. You're buying into the business plan and the concept. Just buying into the portfolio alone and what we're doing with that is great. But you have so many other benefits. So
100%.
It's an overused term, but I mean the way we put this together, it's a no-brainer with a tremendous upside potential.
Yeah, and it's a lifestyle investment you can actually use, participate. It's a culture, it's a private ecosystem it's outside of the banks. I mean, to me, the common ethos, God, faith first, doing incredible things, living a good life in glory to God and serving other people is really what we stand for. And all of our members are a part of that ethos and that mission statement, which is why we've been able to build this. So God bless each and every one of you tuning in. Thanks, Papa John. I appreciate you, man. Aloha. I'll see you soon, man. Maybe in La Jolla, or I'll see you in Waikiki next.
Sounds good. God bless you, everybody.
God bless. All right, guys, you just heard it from Papa John. Make sure you get in. If you missed Bitcoin, do not miss islandproject.com. This is 1776. We already built it. 6 properties. Just closed a Waikiki Tower, Waikiki Booyah, 7, 8, 9. 13 colonies, digitized, fractional, no bank debt, real estate. Make sure you get in. The digital nose arc has already been built. We've got a few spots left. That's 808-442-2934, 808-442-2934. Click the links below now, islandproject.com. We love you all. Jesus Christ is King.